What's going on, everyone? This is Badass Reviewer, and I'm back with another review. This time taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now this isn't actually the SH Figuarts from Tamashii Nations. This is a Chinese version of that figure, which is basically a knockoff that I bought on eBay for like 38 bucks, which if you've seen the prices of Vegeta, he is upward to like $200, I think. Maybe a little bit less, but he's still pretty expensive. So I found this on eBay, and I looked up a lot of the feedback and stuff about if this figure was any good, and they said that it was basically the same figure, just not as high as quality, and that's basically what I would say here too. Definitely not, not SH Figuarts style. And as you can just see, his little thing just broke off, and I really didn't even do anything. So I paid $38 for that, which I guess kind of sucks because it's not like authentic or anything. But I thought it would just be cool, since he's just going to be sitting on my shelf anyways, to just kind of pick him up and, I can have him displayed. Because he does look exactly the same. He's just not, he's not like the same quality of figure. He's definitely a lot more loose and in the joints. Obviously that thing just popped off. I don't really know why. I'm pretty sure it literally just came off because I put the elbow up, or the shoulder up, so you gotta watch out for that. But other than that, I mean, he still looks pretty good. If you can look past him being like really loose, I would recommend you get him. But if you don't want to spend $38 for a cheap version of the toy you want, don't bother picking that up. But anyways, he looks pretty nice. He's got his yellow hair when he's in Super Saiyan. Looks really good. He's got this angry face going on right now, but we'll get more into that in a minute. I really like the way the hair looks. It's a pretty dark yellow with a darker shade of yellow in the hair to make it look even cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just some yellow shading, makes it look really nice. Really good looking color for the hair. His face, the skin tone's really nice. It kind of like goes down, like just the way his face tone, the color is kind of like blends into the the hair. It seems like his hair kind of like makes his skin look a little bit brighter, I guess, which is kind of hard to pick up on the camera because it's gonna look like it's just completely yellow. But yeah, if you can see that, you can see kind of the shading in the hair there. But he does look really good. I think despite like his quality, he still is pretty nicely shaded, so that's good. He's got some shading going on in the blue, which is really nice. He's got shading in the armor area and on his gloves, which are very nice. There's some shading on his boots, although on the tips of his toes they're just kind of like a plain white, so they didn't like carry that over onto him, which kind of sucks, but it's no big deal. But overall he does look really good. So I mean, as long as, like, for me, he's just going to be sitting on in a display, so really as long as I can get him like in a cool pose, that's fine with me. And he comes with 3 sets of hands and 3 different faces. We'll take a look at those now. He comes with 2 fists. He comes with 2 of these blaster hands, and then he comes with 2 of these more closed finger blaster hands, which I think he uses for like his big bang gun or whatever. So those are really nice looking, nice shading going on there. He has, ow, damn. You gotta watch out for his hair because it is pretty sharp. It can poke you pretty badly if you're not careful. He comes with 3 different faces. He comes with this more angry looking face that looks to the side. He has a normal Vegeta face, just him kind of like chill but like angry looking. And then he comes with this one where he's kind of smirking and looking to the side. So there's those. And the head comes off just like all the other figures, so you can like replace the head easy, or his face. But while we have his head off, we'll take a look at the articulation. The articulation is on a double ball peg, which gets pretty good range of motion. He should have some neck articulation, but it doesn't really move, so it's kind of useless. But his head, he can look up pretty high, and he can look down pretty far and look up a good amount. Rotates left and right, all that. His arms are on, I'm guessing it's like a ball peg on a hinge. So his shoulder can move freely in a circle, which is nice because you can get a lot of good poses out of that. And then inside the shoulder, there's another peg or another ball that it swivels through. If that makes sense, it's kind of hard to explain, but you can kind of see right up in here that it's in something like that. So his arms can go in and out, rotate 360 degrees. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, rotation in the wrist as well as a swivel. It is also on a double ball peg just like his head is. No ab articulation, but he does have this swivel in the waist, and it's also on a ball peg that allows him to rotate around and get him in some pretty good poses. So it kind of makes up for the ab crunch not being there, although he couldn't really do ab crunch anyways considering he's in his armor. So that's okay because it still works out pretty nicely. His legs can go forward and back, in and out. He's got this upper thigh swivel, and it's also on a ball peg, and so it can do that. You can also like go down more. His legs can like stretch out a little bit down farther, which looks kind of goofy, so I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I guess it's pretty much to help like with him posing, so you can get him in better poses. He's got a double jointed knee, no rotation in the boot, but he does have a rotation in the foot due to the other ball peg that he has, which gets tons of tons of movement out of it. Like I feel like it's probably the most articulated feet movement I've seen out of a figure. And then he has the toe pivot thing. So tons of articulation. It's literally the exact same figure as the SH Figuarts, but it's just a Chinese knockoff. If you really want a Vegeta figure, I would pick him up. He's only $38. I would pay that much for him. I wouldn't really pay more than $40 for him. These Chinese ones, they're all the same, but the one I got was $38, and it took like a couple days to get to my house, considering it came from China. So that's really nice. So if you really want to get this guy, that's why I recommend you get him. Otherwise, I would stay away because some people might not find it worth it. I think it's worth it just because I don't have to pay a whole lot, and I really wanted this figure. But at the same time, it was kind of like, I could have lived without him. But still, he'll look good in my collection, so I'm happy to have him. So that's my review, guys. I hope this was a informative review. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.